we're going to be doing a little bit of adventure mode here. I want to try out the other side of the coin of Amelia. And to that end, I think that means that we're going to bring out good old Nez. And I wanted to mix things up. You know, Bree feels like the obvious choice here, but I was talking to Inlustrous before stream, and I think that Yager could be similarly interesting. I think I like our Madness choice, although minus 25% to healing received and vitality, only for 50% max HP gained. There was one modifier that we talked about that would have made our last one a little stronger. Also, we're not going to be running Evelyn. We're going to be running Gustav. So what is... I was just looking at Decadence. So it's all heroes have minus 3 to healing done, minus 20%, 25% to healing received, and Vitality provides 50... Why would that have made us... Because what we were looking for was to be damaged, right? Why does Decadence create damage? We can still roll it. Might as well, you know, toss something else in the mix. But with this as our plan, I think what we're gonna do is Gustav is gonna be kind of like, as I understand it, a bit of a builder, starting out as a DPS and then kind of transitioning. Well, that's what I'm saying. So last run, we got Golden Bell that procs from healing missing health. Otis Enchantment gives vitality. But where is the missing health coming from there? And vitality provides only 50% of max HP gained. Ah, so if you gain 2 points of vitality, you only gain 1 health. That's what was... Okay, now I understand. All right, but anyways, so Yager... I'm guessing Yager is already correct. Sharp on hero does not lose charges at the end of turn, but cannot be purged unless specified. That was a mistake. Taking that last time, I believe, was a mistake. So I think we don't want that. So we do want Yager to be as fast as humanly possible, for sure. We're running him offensively, not sharp buffing. This is news to me. We do like the vulnerable. We like the vitality. We have 4 points to spend. I mean, we can put them back in here. We might... Oh, he's currently in offense. Oh, that's what you were saying. I was so confused. I was like, yeah, we want him to be support. And I was like, what's going on? Just to make it easier to do stuff, I'm going to grab... He doesn't have a lot of things that he wants early on, does he? The early selections are always a little awkward, I find. We want to be dumping sharpness. We also want to be tossing in vitality. Increase by 1. Charges are instead by reduced by 1. We just want more charges out of him, I believe. We may be tossing some powerful, although I'm not totally sure of it. slow, you say? Where? I don't even know where slow lives. And then +1 to sharp charge. Oh, wait, no. Sharp charge increase slashing. No, no. Excuse me. We kind of don't need either of those. Near fast charges. Ah, yes. There we go. And then vitality also increases mind resistance. Don't think I care. But we only need one person having this. I'm not sure who else took that, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, wait. Since Yager would not rob anyone and no dispel on sharp is good. Oh, really? Last time that was very bad for us, so that's interesting. Let's see, we got all that. We got vitality, we got... I did take one in powerful. I don't know if we need that one. That one might be unnecessary. But I think we got everything else that we wanted. So maybe there's no harm in taking that. Vulnerability could be +1 charge, didn't I? Isn't that the way I set that up? Yeah, I think I did. I think that's what it was before. Yeah, it definitely is now, though. All right, so then Gustav. Now, I'm presuming we do want some... So right now we got like a... We got the sharp build. We don't need this. We've got that. We have mind damage and insanity. We have bless right now. I don't think bless is... bless might be something that we're doing. Why would we... I mean, isn't it nice just to have the fortified trees? I guess we're not generating block, are we? So the fortify isn't going to carry over much. Can probably do that. We might be doing some vitality on Gustav also. Speed on Gustav at the moment is 15 to Yager's 17, but we haven't, I think we haven't taken anything here, which we're going to be probably going to do something like that. Get them tied up at 17. I think we want Yager going first. And then eventually Gustav may become faster. Gustav needs to go before Yager. All right. That's good intel. Is this bless needed or not? I'm curious about that. That's all fine. We like this. We like this. I don't think we're doing anything there. The sharp tree is always so awkward. Yeah, we only need to take that on one person. So I think this build looks pretty decent for him. Okay, Ballad of Conquest. Got it. Okay. Then I think this looks good. Then Nez, I never have any idea. Who doesn't have the bless stuff? It's just Yager. I think that's fine. She has powerful. Or Nez has powerful. Is Nez really going to be dropping vulnerable here? Oh yeah, we said we could get rid of these. Nez is 13 speed right now. We don't need the sharp. I don't think Nez is generating any sharp. Does Nez benefit from increasing sight in any way? Increase sight charges? The no dispel on site. So it looks like the no dispel is also goes away at the end of the turn. I guess that's fine. The middle one. Silent enemies also remove stealth when applied, but cannot be dispelled unless specified. Okay. Interesting. Let's see, we'll grab that. The vulnerable here, I'm still a little curious if Nez is going to be doing that, but I'll leave that. And then it was Yager who didn't have the bless tree. Okay. Which I think that's fine. And now Amelia, you're getting the full reset treatment because you're going to be going mind damage this time. Now she dips, I think she dips into frost still too, just because there's only so many places for us to put her stuff. But maybe it's inconsequential. I just suspect that we're going to struggle. So she's 14 now, so we want to keep her... Because what was Nez at? Nez is slow. Did we not take speed on Nez? Is Nez just the slowest hero in the history of the universe? So if we need to take none... If we even take one... Oh, wait. Now she's at 12. Now she's at 13. There we go. Okay. Good. All right. So let's see. So we have more charges. Insane enemy drops. So Nez already has this one. So I think we just do more charges applied there. I'll do that because I think we're going to get a small amount. Like, we'll get a small amount of ice, I think, just kind of like natively. We'll grab that. I don't think we're doing any big cards. I'll do round 2 here just because I literally don't think there's a lot of things we're trying to pick up. Vitality in this hero also generates mind resistance. Does not lose charges. That doesn't really matter. We can get her more HP, I guess. Who took the other one? When this hero gains vitality, remove bleed. I should change that on Gustav. That doesn't seem to be effective at all. Let me go switch that. I'm not 100% convinced that... Oops. That wasn't the one that I was looking for. It was over here. Might as well make that more HP. You don't need vitality on anyone but Yager or Gustav +1 charges only. So you're saying I can axe this on everybody. That's going to mean that we're floating stuff now. God, that being in mystical is very confusing to me. So we have 3 to spend there. And we'll have 3 to spend here at least. So I'm not seeing anything here or here, so it's probably just a little bit of resistance. Now Nez already didn't have it. Nez isn't taking sharp. I don't think Nez has a way to do sharp, so I think Nez is fine. Gustav can get a little more resistance. So Gustav says speed 18. Yager's 17. Do we want Gustav going slower? The regen +1. Good call. Do we like any of the further ones? I mean... Yeah, okay, they probably don't. They don't do much. No, he's already floating 3. So we can do that. There we go. So we've at least spent the 50. So we have Yager at 17, Gustav at 18. 13, and that. Eventually we want Yager going first, right? All right, let's get on in. I think this looks good.
It all started on the princess's 16th.
Interesting. So the rift that we had last time does not appear to be here this time. So rifts are not guaranteed. I kind of assumed that they were. Huh. So we want to go up to Yager so we can get Wolfie upgraded. I'm trying to remember. The Morning Lake epic event with Gustav, I think, is good, but we'll... Yeah, Betty and Morning Lake, right. Corrupted Betty, though, seems really good for this build, obviously. We'd give that to Amelia. Here, well, let's head in and start talking about it. Because she doesn't start with a pet, right? So let's see. So we're going support Yager. We can't get a push through right off the cuff. So I think we're gonna do our standard helping hands. I think we do a battle shout. Morning at the lake gives Gustav a card that puts him in stanza 2 when he plays it. Oh, interesting. So let's see. So we're gonna let's start culling this deck down a bit. These rampages can go. So we really, to clear things up, we probably, the intercepts are probably okay. Whoops. See, I kind of like bluff. Just because of the draw associated with it. Obviously, we're going to want to push forward once one becomes available. Now, Warpaint does not have a targetable option, correct? We could slap some repair armors out there, but it feels pretty underwhelming. Yeah, I mean, I said it just as you typed it. I guess we can grab them because what else are we going to take? I was wondering about another Piercing Howl too, as a potential. It might be too many howls at that point, but the vulnerable is good. Like replace an intercept with a Piercing Howl. We could also replace an intercept with a battle plan, but without it being Bree, it's not super great. Then Gustav is a bit of a mystery to me. I know that we're going to be doing speed fixing, so... Is that not what that's called? Yeah, Song of Celerity, there it is. we go. We grab one of those. We keep the chance of accuracy. The annoying whistles all definitely need to go. But those don't seem that great. Can't spell, but oh yeah, I have a filter on. I was like, why am I not seeing all the things that I'm normally seeing? Yeah, the chance of accuracy, right? We're going to be grabbing those. Ode of War seems pretty good. Also. Doesn't it? Hey, Alex, as always, greatly appreciated. Whoops. All right, let's remove some stuff and see where we've landed. The annoying whistles seem like they're the first thing to go. Would be my guess. That's a lot of mind damage, indeed, Bray. That's the plan, at least. I think the annoying whistles are the first to go. The whispering lies are at least cheap. The shivs, I think, also want to go. But maybe we hang on to the shivs just for some free damage in the early game. The Nez, Nez is always an interesting one, but let's find some mind damage here. Do we have a second filter here? Wow, she really doesn't have a lot of options. Traces for draw are a good call. But what are we dropping for those traces? Are we dropping shivs at this point? Now, Amelia, so the interesting thing about her, I'm realizing now, is she doesn't have a lot of mind damage cards available to start. And Nightmare seems pretty awful. I guess the upgraded version at least gets cheap. Bray, I have been using the crap out of Vicious Mockery in our Baldur's Gate run, and it is so good. So aren't nightmares going to be our bread and butter? Her mind damage plan is for transforming damage, so we're going to keep her as ice. Hey, that's interesting. Now, what is Nez doing? Is he staying mostly as is? This is like... So Nez is going to be his standard, like, card draw shenanigans. Trying to remember the cards we even liked. I think I've only played Nez's card draw a few times. Yeah, Bray, not only can you use Vicious Mockery, but they have custom voice lines for every person making, like, a bunch for making fun of people. It's amazing. It is so good. Okay, so if we're doing that, then the mental shakes are probably the first to go. So let me remove those. Now, are we doing sight stuff on... Are we doing sight stuff on Nez? I think we are. Does Foresight have an all option? It doesn't. Bard has been super fun. Let's see. So we still have one too many, so we're probably going to drop a Mind Blast. These curative therapies, though, I don't think we care about them, so we should get rid of them too. Insane is the main focus on him. Really? Let's see. So what does that mean what does that mean we even want to drop or pick up here? X equals your Vanish pile. Deja Vu is kind of an interesting card to build around. We could go Anthems, right? But he's going pretty late in the turn order. I already got them. Didn't I? Oh, Clairvoyances. Okay, so we'll grab the Clairvoyances. We'll grab Anthems because they are good, and then we can start. Now we can start axing some stuff. What is Mind Visions up to? Deal X, X equals a sight, apply 3 sight. Seems not terrible when we can get rid of some Mind Blasts instead. Okay. Scry is good to go. I don't know what we would pick up to drop Scry then. Bad Augury over Scry seems like it could be decent. It's just free cards that we get to toss out. But we could also just toss a couple Dispel Magics in. That's never the worst idea in the world, I feel like. Inner Fire could also be kind of interesting. Okay, so that means we're still floating one Scry. Now, do we like Gustav's deck is still thick. Probably... I'm thinking we leave the shivs, but I'm a little torn on that. Because the Chant of Accuracies are going to become targetable, I guess. Maybe we leave them as is. Yeah, I'm not sure what 2 cards... Oh, Song of Quickness. Yeah, that's a good call. And maybe 1 Sweet Melody, too. I just bought that Trace. Alright. Alright, so then Amelia over here. Amelia over here. We need to come up with... So Cold Snap is a great card. Bump up our Ice Lance number. Now, I just realized we didn't get a chunk of We didn't get a chunk of cash, so we're a little lighter on resources than I'm used to us being. The upgraded nightmares don't look too bad. I'm confused as to why we didn't get that, but that's a question for another day, I guess. Ray of Frost seems bad. We could pick up another Frost Nova. What are we dropping the nightmares? Is that what we're talking about? I'm kind of watching this and thinking we're going to be a little short. Wait, didn't I buy a second Icicle Barrage? Or do we not start with one? So I definitely bought one. Doesn't she start with one? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe it's Evelyn that starts with one. Okay. Well, that gets her down to 15. All right. I guess we're in a reasonable spot. Okay, so we've got everyone at 15. I think the decks look decent. We do have one scry that we could still drop. But yeah, we're not going to be able to upgrade everything, so I'm going to have to be a little smart. So there's no point in taking Anthems of Hope if we don't get the Inspire off them. So let me get those. Clarity we like unupgraded. I have learned this lesson the hard way. We already got Song of Celerity upgraded. That's good. The chants, I think, are fine being the way that they are. Ode of War, I definitely want it to be targetable. Icicle Barrage, I would like the one that gives me targeted icicles. Shatter, let's get the all monsters. Gustav Shiv upgrades. To get the insanity going. I forgot that Shivs had an insanity option there. Let's see. Then Helping Hands we don't care too much about. We want the vulnerable on our piercing howls. We want these to be targetable. His deck is staggeringly cheap, so I think we leave it at 3 cost and just make it better. The Vitality also works awfully well with him. These War Paints. We probably need to replace these War Paints, don't we? These War Paints are just dead draws for us. I think we need to figure that out. Now, delay responses, do we... I think we like the exhaust free version here. Because I don't think we're not going to be going to a lot of turn 2s. Is the hope. And then Expected Prophecy, I'm feeling the same deal. Like, I think why are we paying for that draw? And then we'll go for those upgrades. I don't think we're going to be applying a lot of cold to ourselves. And these are relatively cheap. Nez likes 1-cost skills. Oh, okay. Does that mean I should swap the delayed responses? Oh, after he gets level 3. We'll swap them then, I guess. Yeah, these War Paints need to go. Let's find something that we can give Yager. Even if it's just an extra howl. I think I'd rather pick an extra Howl up. Are you saying no to getting rid of the war paints? Barricades. That makes sense. I guess my concern with barricades is that makes me wish that I had carried Fortify on everybody. And then we generally like this version of barricade. Repair armors, I think we want to shift them into Freezeville. Intercepts we can skip. Helping hands we don't care about for the moment. Let's see. The sweet melody is no. Don't we? Isn't there a vitality one that we're supposed to pick up? Like, should we grab a vitalizing serenade instead of one of those sweet melodies? Because we like vitality. That trace is throwing me off. You told me to buy that trace. I will scroll back. I will pull this car over. Yep. There it is. Here, I'll bring the message back on screen now. You want traces for draw. So I bought traces. And as a result, we have traces. So do we not want a vitalizing serenade? I mean, we can pick up a setup, right? So let's see. So we'll grab a setup. We'll let a sweet memory go, or a sweet melody go. I think that's fine. Serenade is better than Whispering Lies. Okay. We'll go for the free version of that, and then... I'll go with the targetable version. I think that's fine. Now we're getting into the danger zone on crystals. And I want to save a little bit. So we may be good on that front. I think we've got most of the major upgrades we need. Scry we could still get rid of. Maybe we leave it for now. We can always fix it later. Fix it in post. All right. Let's buy some gear here. None of these are knocking my socks off. Pets. Yes, pets for sure. Good call. Let's grab Wolfie. Wolfie for Yager. Now, is Gustav going to be going first? Should we give Gustav Wolfie? I was kind of thinking that because order-wise, we're going to have Gustav going first, right? Eventually. Wolfie for Yager. What's the thinking there? Because I know we're going to be grabbing Betty, we're going to be grabbing Rifty, and we're going to be grabbing Well, I know Gustav boosts Jager's speed, but if Gustav is going first, it's more likely that Wolfie would fire off that way, I think. And I was kind of leaning towards... I was leaning towards Betty on Amelia, but I guess we could technically go Stormy on Amelia if we're going to be transforming damage. I'm with you, Bray. I'm with you. Oh, Gustav. Oh, I see. Jager doesn't have pulse charges. Okay. Well, so, okay. So Jager takes Wolfie. Then we have Rifty and Betty. I'm thinking Betty goes on Amelia. Is my gut feeling. And then I'm thinking Rifty goes on Nez. What does clairvoyance do? Oh. And then maybe a Cully goes on Nez. All right, so yeah, so we do that. Then Gustav takes Rifty. And Amelia takes Betty. Seems reasonable. Unless we want to take... We don't care about Wind Blessing, I don't think. All right, yeah, I'll do Rifty here. And I will do Betty here. Okay. All right, so now we have 5,000 gold to work with. I don't see anything here that knocks my socks off, so we're gonna hit it with a reroll. Merchant's badge should go somewhere. We don't have a lot of slots for it, but I think Nez can take the merchant's badge just to get us rocking and rolling. Then we kind of like Timepiece. I don't think we need to swap it for Magic Tome right now. Yeah, all this looks like trash. Yep. Okay. War Banner. Well, we just picked up Mind Book. Do shivs count as mind spells now? No, they still count as small weapons. The War Banner we want to take. We can put it on Amelia, but I think it's likely to get replaced. Nez doesn't have many mind spells anymore. Clairvoyance are, though. Yeah, Mind Book on Nez seems reasonable. Hey, question. I mean, also trash. Also trash, Bray. And then War Banner, I'm a little conflicted. How much do we care about this? Reduce the cost of the highest cost song spell in your hand by 1 until discarded. Does Nez's deck really... It's so cheap right now. Or excuse me, Gustav's deck. I think we're better off taking War Banner on Gustav because that will probably last for a while. I see the mistakes were made. I'm gonna roll with it. Nez's Scepter may have been better than Mind Book, but that's okay. We could just take this on... Oh, is it every 3 turns? Oh, holy cow. All right. War Banner it is. Okay. None of that. Toss a reroll in. Stone Amulet doesn't seem like it's worth. All right. I think we're gonna go down to about 3,000 gold, and then we're gonna call it. We haven't picked up any powerful or any speed yet, which feels a little bad. There's a little bit of powerful available. Oh, I could have taken shield on Jager. That's a good call. But I was thinking I guess I want speed on Gustav. So we'll take the leather boots here. I don't think we need any of the HP stuff. I'm trying to be mindful of our gold supply. Man, no powerful is feeling rough. Yeah, all right. Let's do the thing. So we haven't decided where we're going yet. Do you think the Stanza 2 upgrade is worth the price of admission? Because if we go down here, we don't get access to the caravan, right? We would come down here, and then we could go Wolf in Distress, up through here, hit Yager, and then head out. Or we can go Hatch. Oh yeah, but we have Betty, so we also have the Lost. So it's between these two. So it's impressive to me how I can write something for like 2 minutes and you immediately know what I'm talking about. I try to keep track, Bray. I try. But it's sometimes hard. Sometimes people say something like, I have no idea the thing that I said. The delay can be brutal. So, okay, so we're between upgrading Betty or Stanza 2. So I don't understand the implication of Stanza 2. I very much understand the implication of the Betty upgrade. So if we get out of here with Betty upgrade and... If we get out of here with a Betty upgrade and a Wolfie upgrade. If we later find a pet trainer, we have no value, right? Because Rifty's not that great. All right, so if we're going Betty, we go Caravan to Betty, then we grab this, and then we can... We can stay down here and then loop back up, or we can go up. All right. Okay, so we start out at the Caravan. See what they have for items. We are committed now. Ooh, tourist map. Ooh, heart amulet. Okay, so we got some good stuff here. Oh, the shortcut for Betty to the hatch. Oh, yeah, good point. So tourist map seems pretty good here, and so does heart amulet. Heart amulet, I think we put on Yager because he's king of the castle. I also like aquamarine bracelet. I think we're buying aquamarine bracelet. Map is not making anything better. I guess that's true. I would have put map on Gustav just for a little extra speed, but I think Yager takes heart amulet. We could also put that on Gustav. Who's kicking out more? It's Vitalizing Serenade is the only way we're getting vitality from Gustav. Whereas Yager is going to be... Well, Yager's doing nothing from cards now, but doesn't... That changes over time. So I'm not entirely sure. I think Amelia wants the aquamarine bracelet. So I like that. I like heart amulet on Yager because of what you just said. Things. All right. And then I think we're good. But those were good pickups for sure. Okay, so now we're headed down to Betty, but yeah, that brings us up here, and that is why that is so good. All right, let the bodies hit the floor. Now let's see, who am I applying sharp to right now? Because we took a bunch of chance of accuracy, right? But at the moment, they're not helping us at all, are they? He applies them to himself. So I guess I should have applied them before I played that. Hold on. So you're saying that if we do, but because it was Power Slave, I don't know that we, like with this configuration, This is equal to hand size. So let me play this first. I think we still play this first. And I don't know who's taking Yager's sharp then. Now, if we delay response her and then dispel the slow, we take some hits. Yes, indeed, Tiny Stark. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Well, we have a lot of stuff, so let's do this. All right, so I'm going to do this even though it slows her down. Doing well, Tiny Stark. How are you doing? What's good? Let's see. So this is equal to my powerful. So we want to be playing 2 cost cards right now. So we do that, then we might as well cold snap it back. Looks like Amelia is actually going to get to do some work this run. Is such a thing even possible? Yeah. 13 speed. Let's see. Another Shiv. We didn't buy any Shivs, so I'm thinking probably not. Those look bad. Infuse Courage, wrong build. Wrong build. Repair Armor, if we make it free, becomes better than the alternative. Yeah, that is true in Lustrous. You are dominating the chat. Although Stark has joined the ranks for sure. We could take a Repair Armor, but it seems like it's a pretty nominal improvement to the deck for the near term. And I don't think we need the... Do we need another Shiv? We have 2 more we can buy if we need them. So I feel it's kind of like, eh. We'll wait for the corrupted Shiv to show up, right? All right, so let's see. Lost Sheep. See a small sheep running towards you, away from the group of sheep that look angry. The poor sheep hides behind you, seeking shelter from the other sheep. Confront the sheep and then return Betty to her owner. Right now the sharpens are doing, like, exactly nothing, so... Increase aura. So we'll want that eventually for reasons. So the best aura for us to increase right now is your powerful, I think. Doodaloo-doodaloo-doo. Tiny Stark, the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Now, did you guys hear that little toast? Because I heard it, but I wasn't sure if I set it up for me to be the only one who can hear it or not. Either way, much appreciated. Thank you for the support. Excellent. Perfect. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to go. Let's see. We could get rid of... Let's get rid of an Icicle and Ice Lance. Behind the scenes, I have been working on my my stream notifications. Expect that to come in the new year. We'll have much improved custom stream notifications for all the exciting events that happen, like Prime subs and full-on subs and all the good things. That's a no. That's a similar no. Third no. And no. All right. All right, so now we head up here, and then we got our quest event. Heavenly Armaments. For an exotic equipment shop. The speed means we're probably going to take a couple hits. We don't have a great deal of healing. I think we probably still do okay. Because we'll be able to dispel it. But I'm trying to decide, do we want increased quality of card rewards, or do we want this? We're kind of broke. We'll do one of these. Yes, Bray. It is very, very, very strong. That is the short version. Yager be doing some very strong stuff is the short version. Let's see. I really like everything we have here except for the sharpen. All right, the howl fixes stuff for us. Let's see. Aura charges we're a little light on at the moment, but okay. It's not bad. Now, let's see. If we delay response, we take 3 rounds of combat. I think we just use our clarities. Let's see what we get from this. Yeah, we're not going to use delayed response here. Vanish up to 2. Look at the top 10, vanish up to 2. All right, let's see. What do we... Now, these are in order, I believe. So we can only vanish 2. Let's get the icicles taken care of. That means we're not going to have a lot of frost novas. Oh, banish resistance to speed because it gives buffer. Oh, okay. So yeah, so now I can do delayed response here. Ooh, nice nice tip there in Lustrous. That's clutch. So Tiny, we're on, technically what we're doing is we're doing Madness 2 with a bunch of modifiers because I like the goodies that I get from it, but it is it's like that. Let's see. Okay, so Shatter goes away. So what are we going to be bringing back with Cold Snap? It looks like kind of nothing right now. I should have played that earlier. We'll bring back the icicle. I guess it's random, so that probably wasn't the correct choice, but we still got there. Okay, no on those. No on those. No on those, and no on those. All right. Boots of Swiftness are an upgrade for Gustav that we might or might not need. Scroll of Resurrection, if we thought there was any danger, we could take that, but I don't think we do, which means I think the only thing really here is I do think the Boots of Swiftness are better than the Boots of Speed. Chalice? Who the heck am I taking Chalice on? Oh, wait, we're going to be getting Bless on Gustav. Does that mean that Gustav takes the Chalice? Yeah, okay. All right. That's interesting. That's a very curious Very curious interaction there. All right, we'll come up here. So let's see. So the person who we gave Betty to is Amelia. So kill the farmer and keep Betty for yourself. Offer him 500 to keep Betty for yourself. Free shop with the next option. Okay, so nice. So we do this one. I was worried that it was going to auto-assign Betty. But we will corrupt our Betty. Sounds bad when you say it that way, but... Oh, no shop, but at least we got the thing. Hatchword hoe. We need to force entry. Oh, Act 4 shop. Got it. We jump into the hatch and break it open. Because we want to make it in regardless, even if it comes at great cost. 2 broken bones feels pretty bad, but what can you do? If we put them to sleep, is this the equivalent of the rope? Can we go back to the sleeping guys and toss them into the pit later? Otherwise, we fight. But this feels like it could... Sleep could be the same. Skip combat? Alright. I kind of wish sometimes it would just tell you what the equivalents were. There's so much, like, map knowledge. I tell you, Gustav is on the struggle bus a little bit. I look forward to him doing something, as opposed to the nothing that he has done so far. Helping Hand is extremely good, Tiny Stark. That is for sure true. So we'll send Scry back and send the other expectant potency back. We'll banish here and get rid of 2. There we go. We can delay response because now we have the buffer. All right, and then it doesn't really matter which one of those we pick. Plan is to get Amelia to pop off mind damage numbers. Yes, that is the plan. But right now, it just feels bad that Gustav feels like he's doing literally nothing. And also not really contributing to the larger vision quite yet. Yes, the sheep is going to be very, very powerful. All right. All right, we go north because we didn't tie anybody up. Upgrade altar is garbage, so we'll just do party gains some. We'll gain some cash flow. And at least for now, I think this is the play. Getting Yager going. But yeah, this guy is Gustav right here. The frog with the little Rift Walker helper friend. That was a really bad turn for Nez. But I think a few Frost Novas fixes a lot of problems. Few Frost Novas and a Shatter heal all that ails you. Look at this, we're actually using Amelia, unlike our last run. What a novel concept. That's a big bad no. Foresight. No. Not interesting. No. And no. We have yet to get a single card reward offered. Let's see. Carefully inspect the statue to find something unusual. That's the one that we go for. Nice. We got a couple of level ups. I always wonder why we get some and not others. So pillage. Put a rob into your hand. Reduce the cost. So rob steals auras. I love the learning process, Stark. So I'm glad you enjoyed watching it too. Sausage Factory, always pleasant to think about. But yes, add a copy of Sausage Factory to your deck. Yep. Easy take. And then this time around, reduce the cost of the highest cost spell in your hand. I think we're Arcane Refluxing again. I know last time there was some question of that. And maybe, because when are we doing our conversion? So we need Rift Force. So we're going to be all the way at level 4 by the time we're actually doing mind damage. So maybe take Regal Cold, because it does seem like the better one. Arcane Reflex was hard to use last time. Regal Cold seems better in the near term. Arcane Reflex does allow us to... Yeah, it is hard. Yeah, that Arcane Reflex is hard. Okay, so we go up here for the Ephemeral Potion. And then... I always forget what the Ephemeral Potion does. I know it's a boon that gives draw to a hero. And it's +1 energy. That... Amelia's our carry, so I think we do this. I don't think we have it. Yeah, we don't have anyone else that really needs it. Yeah, okay. Gloves. Gloves are exciting. We like to see that. It's not exactly the one that we want, but... And then nobody needs a trinket. We can certainly toss... Agate here. Take the piggy. Who would I put the piggy on? We're not going to carry that all the way to the end, are we? Seems very unlikely. Unless there's like an item synergy with this. I mean, I guess if we didn't take the gloves on Amelia, we do have an option for... We could put that there. We could put the gloves here. Put the ring here. We could do that. But it does seem like we're missing out on some value. I guess she's getting a decent amount of powerful anyways. Alright. And then... Technically we can give Yager the helmet. Because we have space for it. Alright. Let's do our level ups. When you play a song spell, deal 8 damage, apply 3 to the highest HP monster, gain 1. It's gotta be heavy metal. And then when damaged by others. Now this is something this is targeting a monster. So we do heavy metal and we do night terror, it seems like, very clearly. Yeah. Because when Amelia starts to go off, Night Terror is going to go bonkers. Yeah. Yep, Night Terror it is. Okay. Good deal. Okay, let's do combat. Let's do the fighty thing. Okay, we keep Sausage Factory for sure. I'm going to let Repair Armor go. It seemed very awkward because it... So let's see. This is... Okay, so there's our blood sausages. So this is draw, heal, X, dispel, grant. So do we... It seems like we just... Doesn't seem like it matters too much where we put those, because the Vitalize isn't giving us... It's giving us more HP, but it doesn't... It doesn't give us much else. Yager's going to town at the moment. Where's Golden Bell at? Indeed, indeed. Let's see. 13 means she's going to be tied with this guy. I think we're better off with delay response into clarity. We get that back anyways. Yeah, we win ties. Alright, so we play Regal Cold. We play Frost Nova. We play Cold Snap. We play Frost Nova again. We play Shatter. And Profit! Yes, the places that the meat come from are not to be thought about too hard. Ooh. Hey, how you doing? Okay, we'll take that Corrupted Clarity for sure. I think we also take this Corrupted Intimidate. Seems better than the stuff we have. And then the Scroll of Speed doesn't seem like it moves the needle. So I think we skip that one. But those were two nice pickups. Those are cards that we like. He's weakened. Now is a good chance to defeat him forever. For some reason I feel like I've done this one wrong before, but I think we just kill him. Yeah. Toss a coin to your butcher. Oh, Valley of Plenty. Alright, we'll get rid of those. Okay, we play that. Play that. Play that. That was those were solid turns. Not a lot of benefit gained, but I think we scry for... I think playing the two clairvoyances is pretty decent here. I know we're not getting a lot of value out of it, but... Well... Maybe Dispel... and... Anthem go? And then what cards do we want to actually play here? How fast is he? I can't see. 11. Okay, so we can use delay response and clarity if we want to. But then we have to leave 2 cards. Maybe we do these 2. I want to get a little bit of chip damage here. Yeah, that seemed good. I don't know if she can do 300, but we'll see. Might be ambitious. Or we might just absolutely ruin his whole day. Alright. Day ruining accomplished. Day ruining accomplished. Let's see. Transmission, scroll of defense, no. 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 Repair armor, technically better. We're getting near the end of the... Well, no, we're about the midway point of the act. I don't think we need... Like, replacing an intercept with a repair armor is good for business. But I don't know... I mean, it's an unupgraded one. I don't think we bother. All right, show me the money. What do we got here? These were the speedy boots that we had before. We have one jewelry, and it's the vision ring, which if it's going anywhere, it's going here. Dart pouch is not really a thing. I mean, we can take this weapon. It's not doing literally anything. Or we could... Searing Blast... Doesn't feel like something we want to be casting on Yager or anyone else. That's a lot of damage. It is a lot of damage. All right, I think we ignore the rest here. Just get some cash. The vision ring was a good pickup. We could have probably taken the helmet. All you see is Skipper. We could have taken the helmet on Amelia, technically. All right, out of the basement we go. Farmer's Caravan. So we can go down, 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 up, up, up. I think that V is the best thing. We get Farmer's Caravan, Soldier Training, Story Time, a fight, Boss is back. We pick up Wolfie. It looks good. Offer to buy the sack of grain. I don't know if the sack of grain is going to come in useful. With 79% chance we can do... We can do that. Close. All right. Soldier Training. It's a draw, a dispel, and a gain 8. It's not very good. There's a temptation, though, to spend 1,000 just to get it on everyone. Just because it is draw. Dispel slow, though. By the time you draw it, it's not going to be useful. So I think I just take it on one person. If we knew we were taking it, Dispel Slow is so uninteresting. Like, this is a free card, so we should take it, but I'm definitely... Maybe we don't even spend 200 on it. It's such a dead draw. That... Wait, only on Yager? Because, what Ingus? Oh, are you talking about the red boss? Because he tanks the slow attack? Okay, we'll grab it. We'll grab it there. Seems like it's probably not going to move the needle too heavily, but we'll see. So I don't remember what the Yager option does here versus the Bayfor's Hammer. That answers that question. All right, we get 200 gold out of it, and back up we go. A free card upgrade is pretty good, or an exotic equipment shop. These are both pretty good. We were a little limited on card upgrades. There's nothing really there that we're interested in upgrading. Nor here. We're actually... Yeah, we don't really have any cards, so we'll go exotic equipment shop and hope for something tasty. Yeah, I had to look to make sure, but... Okay, when you play a song, deal that. Alright, so we start out with that. At some point, I'll probably stop tracing on Yager. Maybe I won't. Getting to Sausage Factory does make a big difference. Bad set of draws here, for sure. Okay, we got the buffer now, so that's no risk. Regal Cold, Frost Nova. Cold Snap, Frost Nova. Shatter. And that right there is all she wrote. Curse of Shadows upgraded. No, doesn't look like our idea of a good time. Demoralizing Shout. If the weaken worked on bosses, I think it would be a very interesting option here. Third Helping Hand is the better choice. Feels bad, man. Deal Holy in that. Equal number of dark charges. Meh. Then yeah, Curse of Shadows doesn't quite live up to the hype. Whoa. Okay, so some good stuff in here. The Gustav unfortunately doesn't benefit from the longbow because shivs are not ranged attacks. So he has no benefit there. But the Brigand armor here is really nice. It's a straight upgrade over the Boots of Swiftness, but I think the Boots of Swiftness we can continue upgrading later. And the helmet, we don't mind Yager getting a little faster. Yager's currently sitting at 17 to 20, so yeah, I think we toss the armor on Yager. And then our jewelry is good at the moment. Okay, I think that's all we do. All right, up we go. I'm here to pick up my things. All right. Alarm bell is not the correct bell. I think these are all a skip. We could toss Yager's Cleaver here just for giggles, but I think 75 gold is more valuable. Okay, and then this node here is how we get the Wolf Cub. We don't want to go to the Yager's Diary. So we go here, we adopt the Wolf Cub. Wolfie gets corrupted into the Astral Wolfie. All right, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go with the Yager option. Seems diabolical. See, intercept goes away. We keep the Helping Hand. We keep the Sausage Factory. There we go. How far did we get her? Okay, she's only at 2 card draw. We'll probably get more from... Well, I guess not. Get rid of Scry and Fanaticism since we're not going to have what it takes here. Now, she has an evasion, but no buffer. So if we delay her, that's pretty awful. I don't think we bother delaying her. We'll redo the battle if that delay is the thing that makes a difference. With -3 speed, she still went first. That seems surprising. Or excuse me, with three debuffed speed. Alright, so yeah, so I guess we want that extra draw. 19 would have went down to 13. Okay, let's test that out, because I certainly believe you. I would never, never question. This is a bad... This is a bad one for us. I don't think we're getting the first turn kill here, but we'll give it a go. So long as we take the Dryad out, we're good. Alright, so the belief is this will, yep, bring her down to 13. Good call. Alright, and I'll probably use the random attacks earlier so that we, Okay, we pick up Eldritch Discharge, which is a big difference maker, so... That helping hand made a surprising difference. Or, excuse me, the delayed response made it a surprising difference. Yeah, sadly, not enough, but... We're not going to lose. We're just going to lessen our rewards by a small amount. Okay, we're starting to do some stuff. I don't know why I did the setup late there, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, the sharp is starting to stack up. There's something to be said for that. Already at maximum powerful, so it's not super super crazy. And I guess I did stack up a little bit of thorns there in the process. We don't have to do too much work here. All right. Something fun? Nothing fun there. I miss my corrupted innervate. Increases inspire/energize charge 2 if you have 3. That's good. It's good to know. Neurotoxin, not this run. Innervate? I remember liking the corrupted version of Innervate. So we'd want to make it 1 cost because Nez likes 1 cost cards. It seems okay. I guess we have a scry at the moment, don't we? So we'll grab it. It's something to cut off later. Goggles. Okay, so we get the Swiftness Boots upgrade. I think we replace the Merchant Badge with the goggles. And then she's at speed 13, you're at speed 13, so we can't give her the boots, not that we wanted to. We can give her the reinforced armor just as a... I mean, it's very unlikely. We're better off having the 100 gold, I think. So we'll do that, and we'll take the 200 gold. Because I don't think... When you play a healing spell, gain 1 regen, meh. Yeah. Alright, we'll take the 200 gold. Alright, and then I have no idea where we're going. For mind damage, it might be red portal, it might be yellow portal. We could also go blue portal just because go green for now, really.